clipping I think I have there.
Oh.
He says, hey, Dad. I said, yeah. He says, is this Valerie? I said, yeah. He says, well, you never told me she worked at a gas station. Well, I said, hell.
Oh, yeah, it was a big deal, too.
Hell, yeah, you were one of the first, I think it said on that article,
Yeah.
one of the first gals that were pumping gas.
Well, it was me and another friend. She pumped across the street. But I was pumping for the Walshes.
Yep.
And they were the ones who had the money. So they were the ones that made a big deal out of it. But my friend Joni Strable was across the street at another gas station, but they weren't the rich people, so she never got any credit for it. Because I was working for John Walsh at the time. The Holiday gas station was John's.
She's tangled.
It's John Walsh's gas station.
Bristow's all tangled up.
Well, she's not all tangled up. She just has to...
How old is your mom?
63.
Yeah,
3 days ago.
Birthday.
3 days ago.
63?
3 days ago. Hey, tell her she's allowed to get the senior coffee now when she comes back.
55, 58.
Only when you come home do you get to hear that
60.
over and over and over.
Where were you?
You know that? I only hear
I didn't
over
know
and-
you were a senior citizen.
Tell Lorraine. She wouldn't shut up.
Well, she's been for how many years?
Lorraine wouldn't shut up.
No,
at
but
Wendy's
Grandma,
yesterday.
we were at Wendy's and Grandma would not let it go. She's like, you
got a
can get
card?
the senior coffee.
How come?
Because that's stupid.
She's like, you should get the senior coffee.
Yeah, you can get the.
That's what I do when I go in
I
there.
want to see your coffee. Well, get it anyway. It's free. It's like, Mom, let's let it go.
We're from the old school, Valerie.
Oh.
We worked so hard for our money. Everything was handed to you gals on the golden platter.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Take a
Compared.
look at- Hey, hold it. Take a look at this.
Yeah?
Take a close look at this.
Yeah?
That was my father.
I know that.
Well, there went the silver platter.
That's why he's in the shape he's in at 91.
God.
You going to be still around at 91?
Yeah, I'm going to work until I'm
You'd like
80.
to, yeah.
You know that lady that runs their company?
Bristow.
78 years old? I'm happy. She built her dream house when she was 73, and it burned to the ground. And she built another one.
Hey,
So that's what I like to do. They like it out here.
during that hot weather, where they stay in the house?
Yeah.
You can't be outside.
You
Nobody
get
can
on
be
the
outside.
cement, you know, it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
so
looking. Oh, you got a window air conditioner, right?
Yeah.
Just one or two?
How many you got?
Two. Three.
One.
Two downstairs and one
Three.
upstairs.
Boy.
But the one upstairs, the only reason I put it up is Jimmy come home. And it's
Yeah.
good stuff up there.
how did you? So in the wintertime there, you woke when you guys got up in the morning. Your water had to be frozen.
Everything was frozen. And you slept with your underclothes in the bed with you. Like long johns, that was automatic. But I mean a shirt and a pair of pants so that when you got in them coming out of bed, they were warm.
Well, how did you stay warm in the? I mean, what kind of blankets did you have?
Oh, wherever you could
You
pile on.
You should see the kind of mattress we have.
What was that?
Have a straw.
Straw mattress.
You take a big thing. I don't know how big it was. You filled it full of straw.
See that I don't
Went
remember.
right to the barn.
Yeah.
You don't remember that.
No. That was
I
before my
remember
time.
Went to the
What
barn.
kind of mattress did you have? Regular mattress?
But a real good one. That thick.
So who did Grandma do that? Because you had what they do.
You want to tell them to sleep on, you made your own mattress.
What'd you have for pillows? No pillows.
Probably didn't. Had pillows with feathers. That's why when you kill chickens, I don't know if he did that. We used to kill chickens.
Right.
Never throw the feathers away.
Oh, you put them in your
There was
mattress.
a way that Grandma dried them up, and then she put them in pillow feathers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't do just like when you killed something.
Yeah.
You didn't throw nothing away. The tongue you ate, the tail we used
All
to cut
the
out.
Who made all that?
Grandma and Grandpa.
All the blood.
Did you
All
guys
the
help
blood.
with that?
Oh, damn right. My worst job was when they butcher a pig. They'd hit him in the head, and then they'd go in here with it, and I was there with this frying pan.
Yeah.
You ever do that?
No, I didn't have it.
Do that so it wouldn't coagulate.
Mom did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
She'd make the blood outside. But my job was to, when I got older, to get that pig.
Yeah.
Boy, they sit there and quiver, you know.
Who stabbed?
Pa.
Yeah, Art never stabbed.
Maybe he did, I'm not to my knowledge. Pa was good at that.
But you had to stab.
We went for the jugular.
Yeah.
So that you bled.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't lose no blood. And if you lost blood, boy, you got your ass.
What did you do with the blood?
Potato sauce, huh?
Sausage.
blood sausage.
Blood sausage.
It's mixed. It's a recipe with rice. And we had our own thing to keep the intestines. You ever clean intestines?
No.
You know what a crap in that is?
Yeah.
If you hung up, we'll borrow, and we grab the new, that's what to cut them, then we scrape them intestines. And then they put them on the stove and boil them and clean them up, and then that's what you use to make your sausage. So you
Oh.
can buy sausage today, you get the outer lining, that's all animal intestines
Yeah, yeah.
that have gone processed. The brain, you kept that.
Did you do that? Oh, head? No.
What the hell is that?
Was that head cheese? No.
Head cheese.
Was that head cheese?
That we never make too much of.
No.
But what we didn't want, then they knew somebody else that wanted it. So if
Should
they
we
knew this
bring
one,
Bristol
big hawk,
in? Yeah. Is he gonna go after the dog?
What did you say? Never know.
right?
That big hawk might go after the
Oh
dog.
no. Wow, look at that thing. That is huge.
I want to see if
Mice.
they. Where is it?
He's right there. He just went down in.
Because we got them. They know they're nesting. If that's the one, if it goes back, see if you can tell if it's got a white head on it.
Okay.
Because that's one of those. What do you call them hawks with the white head? The eagle? No.
Yeah, eagles have white heads.
Is that what it is? Then we got them. They're nesting at the island at Picton.
Oh, yeah?
I got them flying.
Holy man.
Because we do have problems with that in Arizona. They'll come take little dogs.
Oh yeah, there too they do.
Yeah. I know. She should be okay.
I'm not too worried about that. Them are kind of. I'm talking little chihuahuas.
Yeah.
That's what they look for.
Yeah, I used to like the blood sausage from Grandma.
Blood sausage. I'm trying to think. The tail. I can remember that. She's like, they knew how to the joints, and then boil it and make soup out of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know that's the healthiest soup. That's what you guys.
pork hocks.
Oh right.
You got the hams, and they do. Pa knew all of it. He must have learned that when he was a kid because I watched him.
Well, because Grandma wasn't. Was she born? She was raised a farm girl, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how old was Ma when she come over here?
I don't know, but I think it's around 12 or 15.
I thought he was younger than that.
That's what I thought.
How about Pa?
7 or 8, right?
Might get a little bit later.
You talking
You
about
know,
when they?
that's something we never did find out. Eh? We never did.
All I know is they
They're
came
gone
over.
now.
All I know is they were younger.
Sure.
For some reason, I got 3 years old for Ma in my head. I don't know if I heard it someplace or what.
Yeah.
That she came over here, she was
Remember?
3 years
Don't
old,
they?
and
No,
Pa
I
came
didn't
over
see.
here, he was 7.
Blowing her over here.
That's the story I owe. Yeah.
I don't know. I said I have to see, but it makes me nervous.
See, that don't interest me too much.
Yeah.
Get together like this, we bring a lot of stuff up. But God only knows,
Well, at least you can get it out of the system. I think it's interesting that you did more stuff when you killed animals than he did.
Well, see, I was on the farm longer.
Okay.
I was there while they
Oh,
did
right,
all
right,
this.
right,
Yeah,
right.
where you
He
going?
was gone.
Yeah, but
So
so you had chicken, pigs, and beef.
Chicken, pigs, and beef, the whole ball of wax.
Gosh, you guys-
Chickens,
And then she did all the cooking.
Did all
She
the
did all the
cooking.
canning.
all the canning.
Well, what about Aunt? What about Aunt? Because I know Aunt.
Belu?
No, Aunt Bernadette.
Yeah,
But she went into town,
yeah.
and then that left Aunt Martha and Seal. Right?
Oh, Bernadette?
No, that left Aunt Martha and Aunt Seal at the farm.
Right. Well, and Martha. But Seal, I don't know. When she left, you remember when Seal left home?
No.
I don't remember that.
Poor Aunt Seal, she just was there, wasn't she? I remember her visiting here.
All I know she had a problem. She was a little handicapped.
Yeah,
Huh? Seal. She had
hearing
I think she
problem.
was a little mental problem.
Yeah.
Why did you think
I
that?
don't
Why
know.
did you not know that?
Well, we knew there was something that was perfectly right.
I mean, I don't know.
He didn't-
Oh yeah.
She always was different.
I always remember she used to dress up. She used to always those big shoes. She was so tiny.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Yeah, that hawk was pretty big.
You see that big tree? That big elm?
The elm. Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's say that tree would fall down and hit our house and you do a huge damage.
Yeah.
And that tree belongs to to Verhagen.
Then
No.
he's
You know, who pays what?
Reagan.
No.
It ain't?
You don't pay nothing. On our house, you don't pay 1 penny. They can, if that tree was right here on the other side and really damaged the house, it's a natural cause. They don't even try.
Hmm.
It happened at White Birch. The White Birch
happened?
tree,
Oh, I forgot
there was
the
there was a tree right by the White Birch. You know, as you come out of the back of White Birch, right there was a big tree.
Yep.
And that fell on the house. Dan told me that. Because it's a natural cause.
Well, that's what they're running into a lot of problems now with these flood insurances.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
finding out
Colorado?
that they're not paying.
Yeah.
You know, they've been paying high premiums, and now they're finding loopholes where they don't have to pay the people. Well, trying to think. I think all
What time is it?
3:45, 20 to 4.
Oh, good. Good visit. Good visit. Hey, Heidi?
Yeah, I got a lot.
Oh, you bet.
I've been doing the genealogy on the computer on Ancestry.com. So I have the Charbonneaus traced all the way back to the 1500s. I finally found Joseph Tronjo, Grandpa Joseph Tronjo's parents. That took forever because he died and the team ran over him, and there's no records anywhere of him.
You know, Grandpa Tronjo died.
Grandpa Joe?
What did you hear over the years?
Grandpa too?
Tronjo.
I don't even remember.
No, but you must.
No,
have
he
heard
died
stories?
probably before you were
stories?
born.
Huh?
No stories, eh?
About how he died?
Who?
Grandpa
That's
Joe.
the story I give them.
Joe Tarango. That would be Pa's brother?
Yeah, no,
No,
Dad. Pa's dad.
Before Selena,
Art's dad.
before Grandma married
That's right.
Mr. Lenkworth.
Oh, see, that was.
His name was.
Now, who got killed with that on Good Friday with that team of horses spreading manure?
Oh, Bernard.
Oh, that was Art Menard. Art Menard?
Well,
You
remember
could
Andrew
think of
Menard?
any
Yeah,
different
his
names.
dad.
Dad. Now what was his name? See, I
I
don't
thought
know.
it was Art.
I don't know. You
Joe
just
know
lose
that.
mine.
Joe Menard would know that. Now, get back to Grandpa
So Art's
Joe Taranjo now.
is your great grand. Wait,
Great grandpa.
Great grandpa.
My
Grandpa.
dad's dad.
Grandpa. His grandpa.
your dad. Yeah,
Your
your grandpa is Joseph Taranjo.
That's
So
my
we don't
dad's
know.
dad.
Right.
We think he got killed.
He took a team for wood. He took a team wherever they take teams
The story I got.
to get wood or to take wood there, right?
Mhm.
And then they'd eat and drink. And the team before would know how to come home, so they'd set the team loose. They'd fall asleep on top of the thing, and he fell off and he got run over by his team.
Killed.
He was killed.
You know, now that you brought that up, I heard that one.
But Anthony Lou today told us there's somebody else that happened to too.
Well, he just said that somebody else got ran over to do it spreading manure.
Okay.
Right down the road here.
Bernard.
On
Yeah,
Good
but that was
on Good
recent.
Friday.
On Good
This Good Friday?
No.
Many years
Yeah.
ago.
See, that was the same guy.
But see, the problem was is that all the records for what happened to him were in the church,
That burned down.
and then he was in the Wells Cemetery, and they moved them all to.
But I
Holy
wish
Cross.
I knew. Oh, I heard that story. About him falling off the wagon drunk
Yeah.
Well, he might not have been drunk because the team they just
or fell asleep.
yeah. Because we heard the drunk story too, but then when I was doing my research, I found that it happened quite often that they would fall asleep because the team knew where to go.
Oh, the horse knows exactly where.
Yeah, so they would just let the team loose and they'd fall asleep on the thing, and so it happened. There's a couple other stories that I found where it's the same thing. That they just fell asleep and rolled off the thing and got run over.
You know, if slaves were built, you only had was beams, not a floor. They never a floor. They just had, because they piled the wood on those.
Oh, those bees that went across.
Those are all wood.
We had,
But
there
we
was
don't have
one of
nobody aboard. That was a story for him.
So by the
That's
time
the
he was
story
born,
I
Grandma
got.
and Grandpa Charbonneau were dead.
I remember vividly I think. Oh, this is, Grandma Charbonneau. Where we used to go see them, where Wilfred Richie lived.
Yeah, but we're talking
Charbonneau? Yeah. Now, when did she die?
Who?
Grandma Charbonneau. What year?
You could almost, Grandma Charbonneau died when I was in Ann Arbor. So I was 12 years old.
So I might have
you
been
figure
a year old or 2 years old. A year or two. Okay. I remember
See, when
going
I
over.
came back home from Ann Arbor, I think I had lost both of my grandpas and grandma Charbonneau. Both of the Charbonneaus were gone, as far as I knew.
But I can vividly, some of that you could do, you reminisce, talking with people, but it really, I can vividly remember going to see Grandma Charbonneau. If she was laid out then when I went to see her, or if I don't ever remember her
That was
meeting
it.
her. I don't ever remember meeting her. I never do none of my grandma.
Did you know Grandma Troncho? Your Grandma Troncho?
No? Oh, Grandma Troncho?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But not good. You didn't
Okay.
get it because I was like Roger. I was young. But she was living up there, and she was married to Grandpa Lancor. And Grandpa Lancor, he thought he could farm. But he knew nothing about farming. When he would come up here to farm, they practically starved to death. He had all those kids. Her kids, his kids, and
their
kids
kids.
coming. So they figured about 15.
And there was no decent farmland then.
No,
That was all woods.
Yeah.
I can remember Pa talking about this area right here. I can remember when that was all woods.
Do you ever know why they came here?
Who? Grandpa Tronjo? I think like everybody else,
Why
trying
they
to better
picked it?
themselves. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Because, if there's no good farmland, why do you come here to farm?
If you take that 20 acres, according to Pa, at one time when he came up here, it was all woods.
So all this farm where he is right here?
dynamite.
All dynamite and horses.
It's exciting, boy.
I mean, you worked. Not like today with a big bulldozer, push this over and push that over.
Well, you had to feed your family. You guys could have been.
And there was,
But the wood,
you planted a big garden, and you had a few head of cattle, and that's what was going to hold you through till spring.
Right. So did you eat? What was the difference between meals in the wintertime and meals in the summertime?
Not much.
Really?
Because the basement was full of canned stuff, and outside on the
Where'd you
south
get all
side
the
of the
jars and all that?
on the south side of the house, where the kitchen is, where Lori looks out to look at the barn. Well, right below there, we used to dig a big hole, and Pa made a box, and we set that in the ground in the fall of the year because we never butchered till maybe October, November when it started getting cold, and then we put all our meat in that box, and that's where it stayed all winter. That was our freezer. Milk, bread, and stuff. And as you went down the basement, everything was kept there to get that where it was cool.
Auntie Betty Lou said that they went downstairs and they broke through that cistern, and that's where they're keeping all their stuff now.
I never was in that system.
Yeah.
They broke into it.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, that's all busted.
That's all busted.
Yeah, and what they did is they opened it up now so they could go in and put their canned goods in there because it's really cold down there.
But I mean, gardens. That was big. I mean, you had a big garden.
Yeah.
Cabbage, right? By the team of horses with one, and everything was in the basement. Potatoes, everything.
Did Grandma make meat pies?
Oh yeah, good meat pies.
When you were little?
Betty Lou makes good meat pies.
Yeah.
Well, your mom must too.
Yeah. We still make. I make them still.
I mean, the fall of the year, starting about this time till the ground froze, you were harvesting crops to keep for the winter.
Yeah.
Canning, tomatoes, cucumbers, apples.
Well, that's
We
where you
those
had
big
that.
barrels we used to keep in the basement for apples. We had apples all winter.
Wow.
Now you wonder how they could do it, like Roger said. You would come in here and it was all woods. So how could you have a garden if it's all woods?
Well, at least at the beginning.
So what you did, like my grandpa Taranjo, You cut that wood, and you heat your house with it. But you'd also haul a load downtown with your horses and sell
Yeah.
it. That's the name for that wood. That wood was just
So that wood gave
4
you
feet long or something.
right.
They didn't have any food.
Well, I would imagine people in town bought it too to heat their houses.
Oh yeah.
People that
And a lot of these, well, as they got bigger, like your uncle Ernest Roberts.
Yeah.
What do you used to call them? The gardens where he put in a huge garden, couple acres.
Yeah.
And then he'd harvest that throughout the summer,
And then go in town and
go in town and peddle.
Yeah.
And that's where they make a living.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, you talk about it, it was easy. I can remember,
But then you were no different than anybody else.
no, that's right,
You're all
everybody was
the
the same thing.
Everybody was cold. Because I mean, the cold couldn't have hurt you. I mean, it bothered you because you couldn't have had like the mittens and all that we have now.
No, but they had some pretty good mittens, not like you got today. Not insulated, thermal, all that stuff. But I mean, you just,
Grandma knit,
oh, yes, so
really?
he made socks.
he probably made socks. And he used to get flour in 100-pound bags. And then with that bag, they'd make some clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't waste nothing. There's no such thing as garbage,
What did you use the hides of the cow for anything?
probably.
Hide, you sold it.
You sold that.
Oh,
I
you
think.
sold that. And then you could get some of your jackets in town, like big, like
Oh, yeah.
winter jackets.
I mean, that's
Well, you go to F&G, that's what we used to do.
F&G.
Whole different ballgame today,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
If our parents could come up,
Budgie. Budgie.
if our parents could, he likes beer, give him a little drink.
He's too
We had
young.
a dog.
He's
we had-
only 2.
That's it, old enough. We had, remember that Cassie, we used to call her.
Oh yeah.
Every time we had parties, boy, she liked beer.
Budgie.
We'd give her beer till she started staggering, and then we quit.
Oh gee. Did you guys have parties at the farm
Oh, oh,
when you were little?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, how little. But Uncle Oscar
Oh,
used to
he
come
did it.
up, Uncle Homer.
yeah.
They'd get together on the farm or over there.
Okay.
Sneak beer. And,
Budgie got tangled.
oh, we drank. Shit, I can remember drinking. She's all right.
No, he wrapped himself up.
Oh, couldn't figure out.
So people would come over to the farm.
Oh, yeah. And then in the summertime, weddings, even funerals.
Oh, I
Frank Peterson, Rainey, he was probably involved. Ernie, you get up in the morning and the kitchen table was a huge kitchen table.
Where'd you get that table? Do you remember?
I don't know what that
That was a big table.
We'd
You could put a
took us half hour to clean that table up.
yeah.
Beer cans and whiskey bottles. But then Rainey and Clem.
I can't see it very well.
Clem, but Rainey and George Peterson at top. They used to go into the den. And then Graham would be mad, Auntie Bernadette would be mad, and Laverne would be mad.
Oh, that's right, Laverne. I couldn't remember her name today. Uncle Ray's wife, Aunt Laverne, right? Yeah.
That was another story.
What?
Rainey and Laverne.
Oh,
He'd take off sometimes for 2 weeks and she had no idea where the hell he was. What if somebody dies? Burial, you know? I can't bring him back to life. Did you know Rainey pretty good?
I didn't know Uncle Rainey at all.
He was a character, wasn't he? They were buried together. Yeah, but
Really bought a mausoleum.
we told Richard make sure that they put a piece of styrofoam or plywood between the coffins.
Oh, so they are buried together.
Oh, yeah. That divorce cost him bucks.
Did it really?
Oh, thousands.
Well, what does he do for a living?
Rainey, he was one of the head mechanics at the Miller Brewery in Milwaukee. He was on the road working 7 days a week.
Wow.
He even had contact. Really? And if he had problems on some of the machines, he'd sleep right there.
So,
Great beer, all the beer.
oh,
Give me the peanuts.
It was really effort, like all these cans that were half full, or bottles that were half full. The people that
He had
worked
it.
there, they got that,
One wall in his basement.
huh?
He had one wall in his basement, solid beer. We
Really?
went there. I think it was $1 a case he charged us just for the Coke cookies or something.
Did you
Go
guys
there.
ever remember barn raisings or house raisings here? Like when someone put up a barn and
The
everybody.
house right here. You're looking at it.
This house right here.
Yes. I helped raise that up.
Yeah.
Uncle Clyde.
Yeah,
You
he was the one that,
remember Roger LaForce?
Yeah.
Me and him used to come here at night in Junior Menard and help him hang drywall. House raisings? Right there, you're looking at one.
that's the house.
What
I
about
can
other
remember
ones?
when that. I can remember when that basement was dug, when the foundation was laid. Clear shot. And I can remember the piping around for the water problem, helping put on the roof, and then barn raising. The barn was moved. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, when you were doing that, you were only like 16, 17 years
That's
old.
all.
15,
But
16.
then he had beer. That was our pay.
Oh. Oh.
And then Lorraine had put on
You're
the
eating your supper.
Did you?
meal.
Hey, you're not paying attention to him. You fed him beer when he was 16 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, we all drank at that age.
Jeez.
You worked for it and you
Did
drank
anybody make liquor?
Yeah.
it? Sure, somebody did.
Beer
Yeah.
and
Lorraine's dad.
Donna.
Lorraine's dad could make the best beer there was.
Everybody made moonshine and beer.
We worked for people that made beer and sold it. The managers.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Remember August Chenard? I think he even spent time in prison for that.
Jail. He went to jail. That was bad.
Well,
Bootlegging.
when you first, I mean, at the beginning, you couldn't just run into town for.
That's
How
what
did
everybody. That's
Hey,
what
what are
everybody
you doing?
Same with like we were talking before about winter supplies, food. You know, you had your cows, you had your milk. I
Right.
can remember going down to the milk house in the morning and scraping off the top of the
the
milk, cream. You didn't go to town maybe once a month, if that.
Yeah.
But getting back to barn raising, didn't they move the barn from Lawrence Cheniers over to Harry Lancourt's?
Oh, you probably did.
I think so, years ago.
The town hall was moved.
Town hall.
And I don't know from where, I don't know.
But I remember when this house went up like it was yesterday.
Well, it's weird to me that all these people just knew how to do that stuff. You just had to figure it out, I guess.
You always had neighbors that knew something, like us, Uncle Clyde,
Okay.
Clarence Charles, Morrow, good carpenters. And, all right, don't worry about it. Oh, I thought you were looking at that one.
Right, he was jack of all trades.
Oh, yeah.
He could put in the electrical work. He could do carpenter work.
Was he the one that
He
designed
could
this,
do
right?
anything. Huh?
He designed this house for you?
Yep. You remember him?
I'd have been in real trouble.
I think what Uncle Clyde you said? No, Uncle Ted was the one once when we were in
Uncle Ted was the rough one.
He was a rough one.
we were in one of the stores, and I was with Mom, and I was probably 13 or 14 years old, and he turned around and said hi to her. He was waiting to pay, and he said, "This is Eugene's daughter, Valerie, our daughter." He started speaking to me in French. And Mom said that I couldn't speak French. Well, he could not believe that a Toronto did not speak French.
Oh, he really.
He was like, "What do you mean she doesn't speak French?" He was beside himself.
Boy, that's being brave. You're not afraid that they run away?
No,
They won't run away.
they like to
Pretty dogs.
they like to go out there and run in the field.
Yeah.
That's a big deal for them. Our yard isn't too very big in Arizona.
So in other words, a yard like this in Arizona would be worth money.
Oh my
Who wouldn't
gosh.
even want one? It's just too hot.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Who would want to do that? We get rid of all our grass. It's just a little tight. Dad came over when we first started. He goes, "You don't need a lawnmower. You just need a good pair of scissors."
There you go. There you go.
So, now, how did you move snow?
Them days,
With a shovel.
Oh.
but you couldn't.
Me and Art and Grandpa, you might even help. We used to start by the house after a big storm. 2 days. We used to cut, and not them were the days. Years when we had snowstorms.
Yeah.
We used to cut it in squares. Come Come springtime, you had just enough to get by with a wagon or a team of horses or a car.
Well, because you had to get down to the cows first, right?
Well, we had to get that milk opened up so the milk guy could come in. And when we finally got a tractor with a snowplow, ooh, that was godsend.
Yeah, because I mean, but then what did you do when the cows had to go outside? Did you just
You left them out.
Just let them out in the snow?
You left them out enough. See, we put that windmill on. The wind was blowing. Fill the tub out. Then we leave the cows out to go drink. That was before we had cows. And then the cows would come in. And then with the water that was left in that tub, we had to dump out with pails so that it wouldn't be froze, so we could put water in there the next day. But I can remember 2-3 days sometimes to clean the driveway. In fact, were you here then? When they had to hire some equipment from Wisconsin with a snowblower, and it took them 2 days from the Ronsko's Corner to Tiritz to open up a road here enough for barely enough for 2 cars. I had pictures, and I didn't know they're gone someday. But our telephone poles, I can remember snowbanks where you could stand on top of the snowbank and put your hand on the top of the telephone pole.
Yeah.
We don't get storms like that anymore.
No, I can remember, like, we'd walk on, especially over by the church here. They used to, take the snow, put it up against the big banks, walking on those banks coming home from school. You don't see that anymore.
No.
At least we haven't in a while. But
I look back at some old pictures I got of the snow. I can remember one year when I first bought this place I got, we had to shovel off the roof, and we didn't even need ladders. We walked up on the side of the house where the snowbanks were high enough. We shoveled and then walked right back down.
Yeah.
We had to cut around the window so we could get in us.
why did you decide that to live in Sioux Hill and not in Flat Rock?
I don't know. Lizzie didn't want to carry me.
All the way up here?
She wanted Northtown.
Oh.
See, with the original story, the original intent was of Grandpa, was he would stay on the farm. Betty Lou and Art would move upstairs. They would give me a corner of a piece of property down by John Smith. So they would, and I was going to build a house and expand and go big on the farm with Art.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and thank God that never happened.
Why didn't that happen? Did you not want to do that?
I listened to everybody by then. Joe Garr had a good job, and then Richard Ritchie, and the paper mill was going good.
Yeah.
And I decided to hell with this.
He started a grocery first. Grocery store.
Right, but
Rain got him in.
But I would imagine Grandpa was disappointed.
Untangle the rope.
He wasn't too happy.
Untangle it.
I'll try.
You know.
But then it was left up to him and Art. But then I used to come up and do a lot of. I mean, that's where I would get my milk. I was working for $1.14 an hour.
Yeah.
Get my milk, meat, bread.
Yeah.
And in fact, that went on until a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I'd come up here on the farm and my pay was freezing.
Like I said, we pick stones.
They'd go to pay me, and I said, I don't want no money.
Uncle Art would say, okay, I'm going to pay you this much, you pick stones.
Yeah.
I think every once in a while we get paid. But the last time I remember I wanted that money. He kept forgetting.
Art took it to the grave with him. Maybe it's in his pocket.
It's not very much. It wasn't even $5.
Probably not. Oh, no, that was, I did on the farm for quite a while. Up until 4 or 5 years ago. Art and Betty Lou go down to a wedding, I took her to the farm.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I told him.
But where I started getting smart when I was about out of high school. So there's got to be an easier way. By then, I knew a lot of my friends. They were all the farms were gone. And I said, there's got to be an easier way to make a living than this. So I joined the Air Force.
Oh, that's true, that's right.
And then from there,
how old were you during the Air Force?
19 years old.
Okay, so, because remember, you're just like, you were like 17 when I was born.
Probably.
Well, if you're 80, going to be 80. So, just 16 years, 17 years.
Well,
not too much.
It's like retiring. People ask me how long did I retire. I thought I was retired for about 12, 15 years. I've been out there 20 years.
Hey.
Boy, that's... Oh, you've been out of there, what, 30?
88.
Figure it out, Valerie. I'm not that good at math. 88 to 13.
2008. 25 years.
Yeah,
Maybe
because you retired ahead of me.
Yeah.
In fact, I still got it. I don't know if I got rid of it.
Did you retire early or did you retire at 65?
I retired, I was 61, and then I turned 62, and I retired in December of 94.
Okay.
And then in January, I turned 62. So it was just a month early.
Oh, okay.
But
he
the company,
was 66.
the company, I wish I would have stayed a little
Are you
longer.
going in?
I would have really did a lot better on my pension. But I don't regret it. Too late now to regret it.
Well, yeah, can't go back.
Well, you can still draw.
You can draw Social Security.
No, not until 65.
62.
Oh.
You better look into it. If you had nothing else to do, if you had nothing to do, I'm right, 62. 65 for
65.
Medicare.
Oh.
65 for Medicare.
Yeah.
62 for Social Security. Now, if you're not drawing Social Security, I'm going to tell you something, young lady.
I know. They won't be around for long.
No, it ain't what it
I
is.
know.
The government's got it. Get it. Do it now. You apply now, you get back pay. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure.
Well, that'd be nice.
And you get your check every month. And it's substantial.
Well, not of it. Tell you at 62.
Put it in range. Yeah. You draw Social Security. Yeah. See what I did, I retired at 61 for 1 month. But the mill paid my Social Security for that 1 month till I hit 62.
Oh.
And then they took care of my insurance till I hit 65 and Medicare.
All right.
If you are not drawing Social Security, young lady,
They didn't think
I
about it.
told that to Art.
oh my
No,
God. How long have you been 62? 63.
A year.
No. I've been
Oh, 63 for 3 days.
Oh, well, yeah, but you missed out on a whole year
Yeah.
of Social Security. Now, whether there's back pay on that, but it's got nothing to do with
You're
your
gonna get wrapped.
Valerie, it's got nothing to do with your other income,
Oh, right.
or business, or anything.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Right,
If I were
Rosie?
you,
Yeah,
the
we can
first
do
thing
that.
Tuesday morning, I'd be down there because that's a pretty good chunk of money you get
Yeah.
for that.
We
Like
should
my
do that.
Social-
I always get this thing from Social Security that says, I was thinking of doing it when I was 70.
No. Yeah,
Medicare, that's 60.
Medicare
65.
65.
Gosh. But I don't go to doctors
So
that
you've got 2 more.
Yeah.
She got 2 more years and she go on Medicare.
Yay.
Woo!
No, but I'm saying
I
that
know.
Woohoo!
Medicare, they pay 80% of your medical bills.
Well, I have really good medical insurance.
Well,
anyway.
so do I, but I got Medicare too. But I also got to carry a supplement
Yeah,
to pay for when Medicare don't pay.
right.
You get your fanny on. Heidi, you make sure she gets on Social Security. Tell her if you don't want it, you get it, don't get it.
Call my Uncle Roger.
Damn right.
He wants my money. He'll
Yeah.
take it.
Me and my dad. Me and your brother and your dad.
Yeah. Eugene. I'll
Hey,
give you my
Eugene?
Social Security.
If she don't want Social Security, we'll take it, we'll
Yeah,
split
we'll
it.
take it.
Yep. Right. Well, I can't believe that.
Oh, I didn't even know.
62.
Well, Lorraine, she didn't know what to do.
But 62
But
is
now
now.
she thinks about it now. When she reached 65, if she would have waited, then she would have got everything with no penalty. See, when you go at 62, you got your
You
penalty.
got a little penalty. That's if she can wait till she's 65. The longer you wait, the bigger your Social Security check is going to
Right, right. Right.
be. But in my case, I said, "What the hell?" I had married Betty. She had a few bucks. She said, "What the hell you want to work for?"
Now, you retired what age?
61. Well, I was 61, and then I turned 62 a month later.
Yeah, you were young.
And you started at the paper mill at how old?
59. So that's why I don't know.
He started in 59, not when
Oh,
he was
in
59.
No, I started in 59.
He started when he was 59. He retired when he was 61.
Yeah, 59 I got in.
He was there for 2 years.
How'd you get in because of him?
Helped. But mainly my father-in-law, Lizzie's dad.
Oh, he was there too?
Oh, Big John.
Yeah.
You know, big man.
What was her last name again?
Kuchis.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
He, when I come home from service, Harnish Finger was hiring.
Whoa.
And I'll never forget that. And I was going to go to Harnish Finger.
Yeah.
No, he said, don't go to Harnish Finger. He I just figured it's not going to last forever. They got every 3 years they got all kind of problems.
That was
So I
smart.
toughed it out, and Lorraine, your mom got me in at the Red Owl. And then I kept after my father-in-law because he was good friends with Einer Beck.
That's all you had to be.
And I used to take him there every month to pay his insurance premium. So finally one month he says, I said, when are you going to talk to Einer Beck? I said, I want to get in here. Don't get too excited, Roger. Don't worry about it. Broken in Croatian. He come out. A little while later, Einer Beck come out. He says, are you Roger Tronjo? I said, yep. Come on in. I want to talk to you. He said, when you want to go to work? I said, when you want me to go to work? He says, I could have you go to work the day after tomorrow.
Nice.
But he says, I want you to give the Red Owl 1 week's notice. Here's some papers. Go get your medicals done. Doc Anderson. Remember him?
Yep.
You go see him half the time. He was half in the bag anyway.
Oh, boy, I know.
Is that a
Oh, I
dentist?
know.
No, he was a company doctor.
He was addicted. He was alcoholic.
You go in his office, he had a hell of a time to get off a chair.
Really?
Oh, the company kept him for years. He'd come out to bill every once in a while.
Oh,
But anyway, I got my physical, and Einer Beck said, okay, 7:30 Monday morning, report to the storeroom.
Wow.
So storeroom where you started?
So I started 1 week in the storeroom, and then the block fight.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
where
where,
was the big deal.
that's where they separated the men from the boys.
Yeah.
So it was just you and him in the mill
Yep.
of the family.
Yep.
The rest of them were in Uncle Art, Uncle Roger. Uncle Art was here.
Oh,
The rest of them were in
all in
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Well, how come you didn't go to Milwaukee?
You know, good question.
Well, first of all, Liz probably didn't care to go.
No, that's right. And now that you brought that up, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, out of the military, he could have went down. Before he met Aunt Liz, why he didn't go to Milwaukee?
I got married in the military.
Oh, you got married in the military.
I met Liz in high school.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
See that thing on the roof there? That guy don't have cable.
I know.
Oh, that's a dish.
That's a dish.
You know what's weird about us in Arizona? There's like 4 or 5 dish companies, okay? And when you get your dish and you change, like say if I start with one company and I change to the other company, they leave those dishes there. So sometimes we'll sell a house and there's 4 or 5 dishes attached to the house because they don't take them when you drop their services. They
Yeah.
just leave the dish there. I still have my dish at home. We don't use them anymore. I got to take that. I keep forgetting it's there to take it off. They just want you to throw it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes people don't know what to do with them, so they just leave them there, and they'll go with another company, and they'll come put their dish there, and then another company come put their dish there.
Yeah.
You hear so much. You know, some people had a dish, they got rid of it. The other people had cable, they went to a dish, and they went back to cable.
Right.
The other day, I was walking around the neighborhood, and there was a woman out there throwing one of them away. And I said, well, no more good? She says, no. She says, I had some problems with that company, she says, and I told them to get rid of it, and I went back to cable.
Yeah. That's
Cable's a
right.
little higher, but good. Well, I got to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to hit the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you came.
Well, I'm
You're
glad
going
that you
back to
invited
It
us.
was fun.
We can go in the house.
I'm glad